So you go on a cruise ship. Have anybody ever been on a cruise?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're not my favorite.
Landon definitely has.
Landon owns a cruise line.
I don't really care for them. My parents love them. So, anyways, though, we get on this cruise and they have all these activities for when you're on the boat because you're on the boat for a long fucking time. And so, one of the activities on this boat is they were going to do Family Feud live. So, they were going to play a legit game of Family Feud for $500. And so, of course, my family is like, we have to do this. We have to audition. The only kicker was it was only me, my dad, mom, and Kat. So we didn't have 5 people. So we had to go on the boat and we signed up and they're like, we're going to find you another person. And I was like, okay, great. So we found this lady from Austin, Texas. Her name was Connie. So she became our aunt. That's Aunt Connie. So shout out Aunt Connie if you ever hear this podcast. I know you won't. And so we go. And so the first part of the audition was you just took a photo and it had to be a funny photo. And if your photo was funny enough, you made it to the next round of cuts. So we took a funny photo. Apparently we were funny enough in the photo. We made it to the next round of cuts. So in the next round, they split 12 families into 2 groups of 6. In the group of 6, they only sent up the team captain, and the team captain had to win their family on to Family Feud live on the cruise ship. So I'm the team captain, so I go up there because I've always wanted to be on a TV show. Family Feud's one of them. So this is like my opportunity to try and get on a TV show. So we go up there, and it's me and a lady, and we have to answer a question. And whoever has the highest answer on the board gets to move on to the next round where you play fast money against 2 other families to get on. So I got to beat this lady. So we get up there and I'm freaking out because it's like the legit buzzer and everything for Family Feud. Like I'm living a dream here. And so the guy gets up there. He's not Steve Harvey. He was white with a red beard. Not Steve Harvey. That kind of depressed me a little bit. I did call him Steve, even though his name was Alex. So we get up there. And the question I got was, what is something that you do with a feather? And I smoked that buzzer as hard as I've ever hit a buzzer in my life. I hit that thing so fast, I didn't even care what the question was. And part of me just wanted to yell out titties just to be funny, but I didn't do that. So my answer was, you put them in a pillow. That was my answer. Horrible answer. Yeah. I cracked under pressure. I was like, this is a horrible answer. So the lady who is against me, she goes, you put it in a hat. And I was like,
that's exactly what I would have said.
And I was like, oh shit, I'm screwed. And then she goes, yeah, put it in a hat or like a boa. And I was like, oh, I'm way done. So I was like, I just blew my one chance to get on fake reality TV here or game show TV. So they send me on one side, they send her on the other side, and the other 2 captains versus the other 2 captains go. They send 2 guys over to my side, 2 people over to her side. So they do their results or whatever. So it's whoever scored higher on the board between me or her. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, there's no way that I got this higher than her because there's way more feathers in a hat than there are in pillows. Like, no one's going to think of that shit. And lo and behold, I got lucky and I got more points than her somehow, and my answer was better, so I got to advance. So I was one step away from getting my family on the Family Feud. All I had to do was win fast money against 2 other guys. And unfortunately, I choked under pressure, and I lost in fast money by like 20 points. I don't even remember all the questions, but the 2 questions that stumped me were the very first question. It was name something that the 5 little pigs do. And I thought it was the 3 little pigs, like that nursery rhyme, not the 5 little pigs. And so I said, blow a house down, but that's the wrong nursery rhyme. So I got 0 points.
Went to the market.
Yep. That was the number one answer.
Home.
Yep.
Yeah.
That went to the market was the number one answer. And so I missed that. That gave me 0. And then the guy said, the third question was name something pink. And I had nothing. And so then the only thing that popped in my head was pony. And because the only thing that was in my head was Pink Pony Club. That was all that was in my head. So
Money Club.
Exactly. I thought that was going to at least give me some points. It got me like none. I had 76 points, and the guy that came in second had 94. So, yeah.
I would have said bubble gum.
Yep. I
Oh, that's good.
That was a good one. So,
Flamingo.
what I took away from the experience. Oh, that's a great one, Landon.
Jordan,
Barbie.
you're muted.
Yeah.
I didn't do it that time.
Barbie's pink.
Yeah, I was going to say flamingo. Sorry.
Flamingo.
What I took away from the experience is that, one, it was awesome. Two, if I ever get on a game show, reality TV show now, I have some light experience. And three, just breathe and relax. I was too caught up in the moment of like, holy shit, I'm playing fake Family Feud with white Steve Harvey. This is awesome. So,
just imagine if he actually gets on Family Feud with Steve Harvey.
dude, Steve, man, me and Steve are going to be boys. I can tell you that much right now.
He would roast you.
100%.
Can you imagine Hunter, Kat, Jimmy, and Missy in front of Steve Harvey?
No,
Holy
Jimmy,
shit.
Oh, man. You put Jimmy on TV. We probably couldn't make it on there because we cussed too much. So, but that was my Family Feud live experience on the Carnival Cruise Line. We are not sponsored, but Carnival, if you want to sponsor us, just hit us up on the DMs.
He's asking for sponsors. We haven't even started the podcast.
Yeah, dude.
I was gonna say,
That's
it's
a
for the
shameless plug.